Ivor the engine. There he is, look. Life goes on much the same now that Mrs. Porty has bought the railway. A quiet, peaceful life for Ivor, trundling happily along the railway, while Jones the steam, his driver, listens to the birds singing and daydreams. Oh, hey, what's going on? Oh, Ivor, I've told you often enough, you mustn't jam your brakes on like that without warning. I say, but I can't see anything. Oh no, what's that? Smoke. It's Idris the Dragon. Oh, he's hardly red hot at all. Oh, what shall I do? I know, I'll put him in Ivor's firebox. Where's that shovel and raker? Come on then, Idris, up you come. In you go. He's moving, Ivor. Oh, Idris, you did give us a fright.
Oh, I was cold.
Anyway, what are you doing outside in this weather? You're supposed to be in your nice hot volcano at Smoke Hill.
Hot? No, not anymore. That volcano is extinct. I made eggs for the others and came out to find help. Trouble was, I wasn't very hot myself. I couldn't keep going.
Well, you're all right now. You're lucky we found you, though. What's this about making eggs for the others? What others?
Oh, there's 4 of us now. Myself and Olwen and our twins, Guyan and Blodwen.
Oh. Will they be safe in their eggs?
Well, yes, more or less, but very uncomfortable.
You reckon they'd be better in Ivor's firebox?
Well, yes, if Ivor doesn't mind.
Oh, Ivor doesn't mind, do you, Ivor? So Ivor took them to Smoke Hill, where Jones the steam collected the 3 eggs and put them all safely in Ivor's fire. Now the question was, what to do next? Where can a family of red-hot dragons live?
Professor Longfellow?
Oh yes, Die Station?
Do you happen to know of any volcanoes round here, Professor?
Volcanoes? What do you want a volcano for?
Well, it's for, we just happen to need one, like.
Need one? People don't usually need volcanoes.
Well, it's for friends, like.
Friends? Dragons, Professor Longfellow. Dragons. Oh, dragons, of course. Well, you should have said so in the first place. Well, I don't know. I don't think there's anything between here and Mount Etna in Italy. Not active and red-hot. Smoke Hill used to be active. Well, no, that's cold now. But thank you, Professor. Oh, Di, it's a problem, isn't it?
Too much of a problem for us, Edwin Jones.
Yes, Di, you are right. There's only one thing to do.
Go to Llanmad.
That's right. See that Mrs. Griffith of the Antiquarian Society.
She won't believe you. She thinks you imagine things.
She'll believe me once she sees Idris. Come on, Ivor, we're going to Llanmad. And to Llanmad they went. Mrs. Griffiths was in her shop, but she didn't seem very pleased to see Jones the steam.
You are the Mr. Jones who pretends to speak to railway engines.
Well, yes, I mean, no. Well, that was a mistake.
And you expect me to believe what you're telling me now?
Well, yes, oh, dear. Oh, look, come out and meet them.
Meet them? Meet the dragons?
Yes, they're in Ivor's firebox, down on the siding.
Ah, now you are talking, Mr. Jones. Let us go.
Here we are, Ivor. Come out, dragons. Idris, Olwen, Guyan, Blodwen.
Dragons! Oh, dragons! The real thing! Oh, dragons! Oh, how marvellous! The real thing at last. Oh, how wonderful!
You know, Ivor, I expected her to be excited, but not that excited.
Oh, Oh, Mr. Jones, all my life I have waited for this moment. All my life I have believed that one day I would catch sight of them. Oh, how marvellous.
Well, if you've seen enough of them, perhaps they could go back into Ivor's firebox. They'll be getting cold. Come on, dragons, down you come. That's really what I wanted to speak to you about, Mrs. Griffith. Keeping the dragons warm. Isn't that right, Ivor?
Oh, it blows its own whistle. It speaks.
Oh, yes, Ivor speaks, all right. I did tell you once, if you remember.
Oh, yes, I apologize.
Oh, not your fault. Everybody was making a fool of me that day. No, we're worried about the dragons and where they can live that's red hot enough for them.
Oh, that can be arranged. Have no fear. May I speak to them?
Oh, certainly. I'll open the fire door.
Boroda.
Oh, Boroda, I won't shake hands if you don't mind. Now, my friends, we have a problem. The Antiquarian Society will, I'm sure, be proud and happy to arrange a suitably red-hot place for you to live, but it couldn't be quite as secret as you have been in the past.
Yes, well, we appreciate that now, Mrs. Griffith.
Oh, good. Well, then leave everything to me. Leave everything to me.
Oh, right, Mrs. Griffith. But what shall we do meanwhile?
Oh, go home. Look after the dragons and wait. Leave everything to me. Go home and wait. I shan't be long.
What an extraordinary lady. So they went home and waited. Life went on much as usual at Lanyog, but on the hills behind the town there were machines working, surveyors surveying, and lorries getting stuck. Mr. Hughes, the gasworks, was there, and everybody was busy, while all the time in the red-hot middle of the ash heap beside Ivor's shed, the dragons waited. Mrs. Griffith was as good as her word. The great day came. Ivor pulled a ceremonial train with friends in the carriages and dragons in the firebox up the loop line to Smoke Hill. There stood the president of the Antiquarian Society to meet them. He made a fine speech, in Welsh of course, of the glories of ancient Wales, of the legends of the dragons, long thought to be imaginary myths, now proved as true and standing before them in the burning flesh. Idris and Olwen, Gaian and Blodwen. He told them how proud the society was to have found the means to provide this endowment, so that these fiery spirits, long lost but found again, should not now perish from the green and lovely land of Wales.
Where are those half-clowns? Ah, yes. Oh, now I've forgotten the matches. Oh, Idris, Bach, blow a flame in the top for me, would you?
Certainly.
Idris blew a flame, and fire burst out all around him.
1, 2.
Everybody sang, and high and clear above their voices rang out the voices of the dragons, singing their gladness from the heart of their own permanently endowed, gas-fired volcano.